am bam damn a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother.
Namath again faking, quickly finds his target.
He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 30.
Quick drop throws in the end zone.
Each number represents an expectation, a challenge that only a championship tradition can issue.
Pressure. Anders hits him. The ball is loose.
Alabama, here comes the heat. Cornelius Bennett. Whoa, did he get lit up?
It is an endless passing of the torch that urges the wearer to enrich his legacy.
Brings pressure up the middle in a hurry. They can't get away from Dante.
Alexander first down and more. Richardson breaks free on the sideline. Turns the corner. Can you say goodbye?
Because at Alabama, tradition is not retired. It is built.
Does put a smile on my face.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope y'all are doing well. Sorry about coming on late. We had a couple of technical issues going on, and we had to get them fixed up and figured out, and it was all good. It's all good. But with that delay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get the fellas on here because everybody's still shaking up, waking up. So here we go. All right, let's get my brother over there. Let's see, here he comes.
So what we do is important, but how we do what we do becomes more and more important. And that's for every guy here. We got to do it better. Our goal is to have the kind of team that nobody wants to play. And that means that we have to impose our will to dominate the competition all the time. It's all about what does it take to break you.
Man.
What's going on?
Oh, not a whole lot. Good morning to you.
Good morning, man.
Phew, it seemed like everybody's in a rush except Junior this morning. He's the one with the technical issues. So we was talking. I was trying to swallow down some breakfast, get in here, try to get here in time. All right, let's get our other brother over here. Come on, Mr. Rags. I love this man. There he is. Wake up.
Hey, man, I got to. I'm trying to.
Hey, I know exactly. Time is flying this morning, seems like.
Yes,
I'm telling you. Hey, I'm glad to see you come out with another video. That was good stuff. Quiet. Was you at Planet Fitness?
No. Man, I felt like I was screaming. I had those earphones on. It's like I had an echo. And I felt like I was screaming to the top of my lungs. But when I watched it, I noticed that I was quiet too, man.
That's the first thing hit my mind. Quiet. Planet Fitness told him to be quiet over there.
No.
You know how they are.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So what's going on this morning, fellas?
Hey, man, excited about today. Trying to find out what's my schedule going to be for today. Because, we don't play until 9 o'clock tonight, 8 o'clock Central Time. So got a whole day ahead of us.
Yeah,
guys, I'm going to ask both of you guys. For me, that's 9 o'clock tonight.
Yeah.
And game ain't going to be over for me till about something to 1 o'clock or 12:31. Yeah. I'm wondering if I should do that reaction show tonight. I've got some in the chat room. Guys, y'all let me know. If y'all want me to come on afterwards, I'm already up. Geez. I will be watching.
I believe everybody's going to say, yes, sir. Go ahead and do it. I guess it all depends on what happens, man. I don't know. Look, Alabama Tide said no.
Yeah, I don't know who he's thinking of. I'm seeing who's all here. Yeah, give some folks some time to get in here, guys. Junior, how are you doing this morning?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Yep.
Go ahead, Ryder. I gotta watch that mess. You gotta understand. I love Rise Up to death, man. I mean, I would do anything for this man. And Rags and Rise Up is just too dadgum close.
And the thing about it is you do a lot of shows with Rise Up, so that's the reason why, that may just come out natural like that. When I was looking at Brock, Brock's comment, and I say, yeah, it could happen. We don't know. We're gonna see though, Brock. We're gonna see. I'm most definitely gonna be tuned into that one. That one that's 3:30, and then we got the Texas A&M Arkansas at 3:32. I'll be tuned in too. So Brock, yeah, we got some good ones.
Brock, what up, man? I ain't heard from you in a minute, man.
I ain't either. I'm wondering where's 6-0?
Oh, I haven't seen him either.
I know. That's 6-0.
What's going on, man?
I see your Van Roll Tide Roll, baby.
Okay, Rise Up. I seen it. I'm going to get him for that, and he don't know it, but I'm planning on it. Yeah. I've got it lined up. I'm waiting. He'll be back on Tuesday nights.
Yeah,
that's all right. And I'll come back from my little hiatus, and I will get him. I love it, man, to death. I do. All right, guys. I think we gave him a little bit of time. If anybody, I'm gonna tell you this much: I'm pretty good at holding up or staying up with who's done what on the Pick'em Show. But just in case, I would like for everybody to stay up with their own. I'm gonna tell you right now, Rags is just smoking us. So hey, I mean, he is.
I was nervous about that. What game was it? It was Auburn in Texas A&M. Because I looked back on what's the name on ESPN.
That was Notre Dame.
Was it Notre Dame? Okay, Notre Dame. Okay.
Yep. Notre Dame and Ohio State, and you was wondering what was the point spread?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I just missed it.
Man. Yeah, that was close. Because I got Notre Dame. I got Notre Dame being better than what they are. So today's going to tell me a lot. I'm still going to pull for them as far as me saying they're going to be in the playoffs. But today could end it all, man.
Who are they playing? Duke?
Duke, yeah.
Oh, that's going to be a good game. Well, I hope everything's all right, Brock. He says some things going on with the family. So we hope everything's turning out okay.
Yeah, bro. We'll pray for you, bro, man. Hopefully everything get good for you.
Hey, before we get into it. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're all right. You're fine.
I said before we get into it, do we start putting respect on Louisville? Do we should start watching out for Louisville right now, sitting at 5-0?
I ain't too particular about them. We'll see. They beat somebody I was rooting for the other night against them, and they beat them. I forgot who it was. I know I had Georgia Tech beat them first.
They beat NC State last night.
Oh yeah, I had NC State beating them, and I had Georgia Tech beating them, so they done proved me wrong. So hey, who knows, man?
Not yet. What about you, Junior? You putting stock in them?
I'm not putting stock in them, but I got my eye on you.
All right. I got some standing here. I'm going to go over it really quick. And guys in the chat room, if you have some kind of disagreement with me, because sometimes it gets a little confusing, that's why I'd like for y'all to put in your picks while we're talking, and at the end of the show, I want you to put all three in, okay? It makes it easier for me. So that's like Justin Summerlin. He come in just in time, but I never seen him put in anything, so I don't know what he done. That's why I've got a little confusion going on in my head. But right now, let's see. Jeff Roy hadn't played in a while. He stands at 1. Justin Summerlin stands at 2. D-Town Tricia stands at 1. King Bride, you only at 2, buddy, but you're in there. Dean Cloud, you're at 2. Let's see here. Who else is in that low number? All right, that's nobody. Stephen Hicks, as far as I know, Stephen, you're sitting at 3. I want you to check, make sure of that, okay? Nobody else is down in the lower number except me. The next number is me. I'm standing at 4. Notre Dame, I could have been doing better. Okay. Alabama Tide, you're standing at 4. Todd Coburn, you're standing at 5. Junior, you're standing at 5. Let's see. Rise Up is standing at 5. Let's see. Any more 5s? Nope. That's it on the 5s. 6s. Van Edwards. B. Jammin. William Bryant. And I believe George Lambert. And that's my 6s. 7s. And this is when it's close. Jeff Stapleton with 7. Rags and Fitness is sitting there with 8. It's smoking, baby.
Old Jeff Stapleton.
Yeah, you got anybody's within 5 or got 5 or more, they're in there with you. We can catch up. It ain't over yet. Long ways.
You may catch up today. You may catch up today because I'm gonna pick some teams that a lot of people don't expect them to win.
Hey, we got hope still, Jerry. We got hope. I almost had it because if Ohio State had covered that one more point, you guys would have been you would have been at 7 and I would have been at 5. So you see how it can change?
I was ticked off at Notre Dame last week. I said, how the hell you had my bad? I said, how were you have 10 players on the field 2 times in a row?
Rest of the team quit. I don't know. That's just I don't know how you do that, to be honest with you. All right. Let's get into it. South Carolina. We're gonna talk about that, Brock. It's not in the pick, but we will talk about it. I know these guys, man, we got a lot of good games going on today. It was hard to pick one today. Okay. First one outside the box is going to be Kansas versus Texas at Texas. Texas is picked to win straight up by 16 points. Ooh. Interesting. All right. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna change it up a little bit. Rags, go ahead and take off on it, bud.
Oh, bro. I wanted to pick Texas on that, but 16 points?
16 points.
Oh, man, you got me beat. Y'all got me beat right now, bro. I got to sit here and calculate this in my head. Honestly, bro, man. Should I go? Y'all, I hate to hold y'all up. I'm going to go.
You're fine. You're fine.
Bro. They're playing at home, man.
Let me give you some time.
I'm going to go Texas. Don't worry about it. I'm going to go Texas.
Is that your final answer?
Oh, man, it hurts. I believe they'll win it, man, but 16 points is pushing it. I'm going to go Texas, man. Screw it. Hey, I'm going to go Texas, man. I hate to do it, but I got to do it.
This game ain't so easy, is it, brother?
Yeah, I ain't even really thought about it. This the week I ain't even really thought about, picking or whatever, but we're going to go Texas. Let's go.
Okay. You're going to go Texas. All right. I'll put you down. All right. I can see it in his eyes already. Go ahead, Junior.
Upset alert. I'm going Kansas, man. I'm going Kansas, y'all. I'm going Kansas. And listen, my cousin is a running back coach. I'm biased. I don't know it right now. But Kansas is playing good football. They got a good quarterback. They got a good running back. They got a good program right now. The head coach over there got something going for him. I'm going Kansas, man. I don't even care right now. I'm going Kansas. Listen, I'm going Kansas. Kansas for the upset. And I've been saying this since the beginning of the season too. They beat. Matter of fact, last year, but year before that, they beat Texas. I know it was a new Sarkisian team, but it happened. And Texas is better, but Kansas is better too. They both undefeated right now. So, and it's a conference game. Anything can happen. But I'm just going on the limb. I'm going with Texas right now, man. Hey, they beat them at Texas last time too. Just let y'all know.
Okay.
Texas is smelling it. Texas is feeling it. Steve Sarkisian is feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
They want it bad. Hey, Man, I don't think Kansas is going to be the team to do it. I will acknowledge that Kansas, they're trending upwards, right? They're doing pretty good as a team, considering where they come from a few years ago. But hey, man, I don't see it happening today in Austin, Texas. They're gonna come out. They're gonna be loud.
My bad.
Go ahead.
I about to say, and everybody bringing up the point. It said Texas. I get it. It was in Alabama when they beat us too.
Yeah, but we all know that's why they call it the home field advantage. Yeah, sometimes you get lucky when you beat a team at home, but it's also called home field advantage for a reason.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Every team get lucky every now and then, but we'll see. We'll see, man. It all depends on how Texas decides. Like you say, home field advantage ain't gonna count if Texas don't come out and put something on them, and the crowd actually have something to cheer for. You know what I mean?
Y'all making it hard on me.
Like I said, I'm biased to it anyway because my cousin the running back coach. So ain't got nothing to do it. But I've been saying I've been hollering it since the beginning of the season though. Like before the season and everything. I've been saying it.
Okay, 16 points, man. That's a lot for a game.
A lot, bro.
For a game like this.
Kansas.
Okay. I've been reading the comments too. It's kind of like it's tossed up in the air. Oh, William, what are you wanting to change? You got 16 no.
I think he's saying Kansas because you got Kansas on top of
Kansas, okay. Yeah, I was making sure he's picking his right pick. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? I'm gonna be like this. I don't think Texas is all that, but they sure put a whooping on us. So argument solved there. Kansas, sneaky, always has been. Just because it's at Texas's home,
don't mean that.
It don't mean. I think because we brought in South Florida and MTSU. I know what kind of teams they are, but they played a well-fought game. Be honest with you, and just a little bit more, they could really been a struggle going on with us. I believe, just like my man Rag said, this year is strange. It's different. Teams are moving that you don't even would think they would.
Expect the unexpected.
There you go. Expect the unexpected. And I'm liking what Junior says, about his kinfolk being over there. It's a struggle. I'll tell you what, Junior, me and you both go down in flames on this one. I'm going to go Kansas too.
Hey, you may go up, man. You may be flying up in the clouds, man. Let's go.
Listen, I do bring up the fact my first cousin, his brothers and I, we put the rock in his hand. But I'm saying this, though. Kansas have been playing football, bro. That be BYU, and people like, that was BYU. BYU playing good football, too. They've been playing good football. Last year in the bowl game, that gave Arkansas that was breaking Arkansas at first. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at the way they trending, that momentum still good, and this is a conference game. And like I said, I know y'all say it's in Texas. I get that, but when they beat Texas the other year, it was in Texas too. And I know that was a new Sarkisian team, but it's also, like people might want to say, it was Kansas as well, regardless. Texas still has the better athletes in recruiting at that time than Kansas. But it's all, I'm going to tell you about the program that I talked to him about. He said, I'm like, what y'all got going on over there? He said, they believe now. He said, we believed in them, and when they found out we believe in them, they start believing in themselves. Now they believe they can do the unthinkable. They can do the accomplish big things now. You know what I'm saying? Will that matter much today? May not. I don't know. But I just know when your team is motivated, they can be a very dangerous team, man. And sometimes it don't mean nothing in that one game.
So win them 16 points too now.
Yeah, 16 points. That's going to be different. But I do think everything you said, I believe that you can apply it to Texas. Because I believe everybody looking at Texas like they're this big, strong program. But Texas has been down for the last few years. Now, when I say expect the unexpected, was it expected for Texas to come in this year and be the number 3 team already? That's what I mean when I say expect the unexpected. And these guys could be running. I mean, they could run for a long time. But like I say, Kansas is going to come in strong. They have been doing some impossible feats when you look at Kansas, man. They beat the BYU team. BYU that's not a team you want to play around with, man. No. BYU is not. So they think they beat Cincinnati last night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, BYU is not a team you want to play around with. This is going to be a good game, guys. But I'm glad that I picked Texas because you guys picked Kansas. So, hey, that's the only reason why I'm glad about it. Whatever happens. This could be the one to pull me down. I don't know. Because to be honest with you, I don't know. I don't really care too much about it. But I would kind of like for Texas to keep kind of doing that thing, and it makes us kind of look good a little bit.
A good loss. Yeah.
A good loss. But if it comes down, say if Alabama keep winning, right, and it comes down to us in Texas some kind of way later on in the year, it could also hurt us because they're going to be like, well, head up, who won? You see what I'm saying? So it's like it could be a catch-22. I don't know yet, but we'll see, guys.
Well, if we play Texas again, it's got to be in the playoffs, you know.
Yeah, but when I say when it come down to us in Texas, say for instance, for some kind of reason, some teams been balling. You got Washington, you got Georgia, that number 4 spot. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to get that number 4 spot? So I don't know.
You're saying they could beat us out for that number 4 spot if we win out.
Number 4 spot. That's what I mean when I say that. But that's projecting stuff, man. That may not even happen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. All right, chat room. If y'all have not put in your picks, go ahead and do them now. And we're going to move on, I reckon, because this is going to be kind of interesting to me. Junior wanted to change this, but when I told him the point spread, he said, no, let's leave it. Let's leave it. Let's leave it. This is going to be a fun one. Florida versus Kentucky. Kentucky is at home. Kentucky is picked to win by 1.5, which means 2 points. 2 points at home. Okay? Junior, light it up, babe.
Kentucky. I'm going to Kentucky. Hey, Kentucky one of them teams, man. I've been watching them all off season, bro. I've been watching them all off season. They got a good wide receiver duo, a sophomore wide receiver duo. Like I said, they go get Devin Leary. Devin Leary wasn't the best quarterback in the ACC, but he was very serviceable in the ACC. And when Kentucky go get him, now you get a decent quarterback with experience, college experience. Ray Davis, that running back, he could play running back at Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, anywhere in the country. This dude is a baller. Them two have good chemistry. And Stoops over there, he provides a good hard-nosed defense, a good disciplined team. They may not win, playoff, get you in the playoffs or whatever, get you SEC breach, but it's a good disciplined team that he has put on over there. The offensive line play, they're very physical in the trenches over there. Defensive line, they physical in the trenches. I got Kentucky pulling this thing off. Florida, they got Ethan, and they got that dude wide receiver Pearsall. That's the only thing I really see from them. I'm not high on Graham Mertz or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Of course, they can be proven wrong today. They might come out and play, but I got Kentucky, man. I'm rocking with Kentucky, bro.
Ah, Lord. There he goes. There.
I got to go with them Gators. And like Nick Saban Jr. said earlier, home field advantage don't matter in this one right here. I got to go with them Gators. I want to see what old Graham Mertz can do. I want to see what that old defense. I like that big guy in the middle. I think it's number 21. This guy's like 900 and something pounds. Yeah. You can run on him. But if he get his hands on you, you are in trouble. So, I like what old ETN been doing over there, man. I'm gonna go with that run game against Kentucky. I know this is gonna be. Kentucky has had Florida number these last few years. So, as they call him, old Sunbelt Billy. What are you gonna do when you go over there to the Bluegrass State? Are you gonna pull it off, or are you just gonna go back into your shell and go back into the swamp and hoping you can win? This year, I said expect the unexpected. I keep saying I'm gonna preach it because guess what? I'm hoping there's some kind of way that the Florida Gators can get to the SEC championship. Because guess what? I want to meet them.
Yep.
I want to see them. I want some of that Gator blood. So, hey, man, that's why I'm saying the Gators. I'm hoping they can keep on winning, and I'm hoping they can get to that SEC championship. I know Kentucky's going to be hard on them today, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this much. Now, who did Florida beat last time? Was it Tennessee at home? Okay, that gave them a shot in the arm confidence, and we know what shot in the arm can do for a team. Trust me, for a fan base too. We'll get to that in a minute. But I really do believe at Kentucky, I just never have seen Kentucky as a football place to play. You know, it's got I know I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
But their whole history has never been about football. You know, they've had good players and they've had good seasons. Don't get me wrong. And I like that because I like Kentucky. But I just believe that Florida is on a high, and I believe they're going up there because they got to do something if they want to try to make anything out of this year. So I'm going with Florida. Go with Florida. Plus, that puts me dead split between you two guys. So
Junior
I'm looking for points here too.
Junior looking good this week, man.
Van said pass around the. He said all Reds got church hyped again. Pass around the offense play. Hey, y'all go ahead. Look, y'all go ahead and pass around. I'm finna go to the bathroom real quick.
Oh yeah, good morning, Van and Bobby. All right, one we want to get to. Yeah, I love Bobby. Alabama versus Mississippi State at home. We're going to Mississippi State's house. We are picked to win by 14 points.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Why they do us like that?
Mm-hmm. And it's dead straight up 14. Ain't no has or nothing. The only has we got. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, by the way, chat room, if you haven't picked, go ahead and pick your Florida and Kentucky game. Remember, the spread is 2 points. Good luck with that one, gentlemen and ladies. Yeah.
Oh, man.
14 points at Mississippi State.
So, man, what I say about that is, I told y'all about, I don't know if y'all remember, I told you about my dream I had last week when we beat Ole Miss. Everybody was talking about investing with me, right? But I had a dream that we beat them 21-7. We actually beat them 24-10, right? And I told you, I said, I'm not going to go with that 21-7, but I will go with the 14-point victory. I don't know if y'all remember that night. We ended up beating them by 14 points. But about 3 days ago, I had another dream. I know everybody said, Rex, what is up with you and these dreams, man? You're not Martin Luther King. Look, I had another dream. And I had a dream that defensive line went all the way off. Now, I don't know what it was about, but they went all the way off the defensive line, and they kept them guys at bay. So I'm going to say this. I'm going to pull with Alabama in that 14-point. I know I'm going out there a little bit because Will Rogers, he can be a guy when he needs to be. I think that one guy had 256 receiving yards last week against or whatever week that was against South Carolina.
A bad defense.
Yeah, I don't care. When I say that we got that defensive line, we got them boys back to Terrion Arnold is the only one that they think they're going to pick on, but Terrion Arnold is telling them, come on and pick with me if you want to. I'm going to take it all the way to the house on you. So, Will Rogers, if you got the gall, if you got the gumption to keep throwing it over there to old Terrion Arnold, we going to take it to the house on you every time. Guys, I'm going Alabama big today.
Give me some, Junior.
I'm with Rags, bro. The defensive line. They saw me some last week. Tim Smith, shout out to one of the Tusker Award winners of the week. Tim Smith was one of those guys, and I feel like he's gonna double down on this. We got 2 pass rushers on our team, Chris Braswell and Dallas Turner. One of them, I think Chris Braswell. I think Dallas Turner has 22 quarterback hurries, and I think Chris Braswell has 20. Most in the country. The best duo in the country right now. Well, quarterback hurries. I thought we finna get after them. They're trying to go to this pro-style offense, but they ain't got much of what they're trying to run the ball more, but they ain't been doing much of running. I think the running back went off against Arizona, but hey, that's Arizona. This is the Alabama Crimson Tide. Our linebacker play been phenomenal this year. The way John Hyde Kelmer came in and stepped up for Deontay Lawson, it will trend this game as well. the way our linebackers been playing lights out all year, for real, is gonna continue the trend. You pick on Terrion on if you want to, because you ain't want to throw the Kool-Aid side. You pick on him, he gonna end up being your worst nightmare. Will Rogers, I like you a lot. He one of them quarterbacks that, listen, if he get the opportunity, he will pick you apart. But the thing is, when you make Mississippi State one-dimensional, as we have been doing the past couple years, we're just gonna sit back there and wait on you to do what you do, and we're gonna have a field day back there.
Man, I watched some of the after game press conference. I watched some of the after game press conference with Jalen Milroe. Man, he seemed so comfortable. He was talking to the press. He seemed like he's with it. Hopefully, this is opening up some kind of portal for him to actually come out and just show absolutely out. Jermaine Burton, I want you to burn that defense. Hey, hell, I want you to tear that defense. Hey, CJ Dupree, I want you to bounce all like a daggone ping pong table ball. I want you to just bounce all over that defense and get to that end zone. And Mr. Dallas Turner is going to be hanging all off your quarterback, Will Rogers. Chris Braswell is going to be hanging all off of you. So y'all might as well get ready. It's going to be ugly in Stark Vegas today. Alabama, roll tide, roll baby.
And speaking of Jalen Milroe, listen, Mississippi State DBs are not good, so this gonna be a game where we can see Milroe build more confidence in his pass game. Go ahead.
Hey, Junior, you know he loved them deep throws. I like to see him when he comes back there. You see that ball just stick out after their hand. And then you see Jermaine Burton down there just waiting on it. Come on here, man. Feed me, Milroe.
Mm-hmm.
Feed me. Hey, we didn't talk about them dogs back there in that backfield, did we? What about them boys back there, old Jason McClellan? What about old Roydell Williams sitting back there going to be saying, feed me, Milroe. Feed me. Little Sharper horror style. I'm talking about them guys going to have about 100 or so. We about to eat Mississippi State up today, man. But Mississippi State, if we let them get comfortable, they're going to blast us. So we got to come out from the start and jump on them and put our foot on their neck. That's what we're going to have to do to them.
I will say this about Mississippi State. They have good play right now. So, with our offensive line, I'm hoping we can continue to trend from the second half, continue to get better. But they got good trench play, and they're just me trying to pull something out of nowhere for them, which I don't think it'll matter. I thought we show up big. Somebody asked me, was this going to be a statement win? I said, beating Mississippi State to me is not a statement win, but how it will look today will be a statement to the SEC. The Alabama is on the upward trajectory of getting back to Alabama football as we know it.
I think that you bring up a good point. I think that it could be a statement for several position players, right? Jalen Milroe, this could be a statement for him if he come out and ball out of control. The offensive line, if they come out and block like they're supposed to against, like you say, that little trench play with Mississippi State, that could be a statement. Let's make some statements individually in our little position groups. We ain't gonna, let's do it a step at a time, guys. Like y'all was saying the other week, it didn't really look all that good at first. But if we take it a step at a time, guys, at the end of the season, we can be somewhere where a lot of people don't think that we can be. And they got to come back around and say, hey, man, Alabama was just trash at the first of the season, but look at them now. They in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to talk about playoffs yet. Let's get rid of Mississippi State and them old cowbells first, y'all.
Hey, like I said on my preview prediction video, this is going to be the death of the cowbells right here. Death of the cowbells right here.
And you know what? You know one thing about it? They got a lot of confidence coming into this game, too. That whole Mississippi State fan base and the players, they've saw us. They've seen the talk. They've heard everything. Hey, man, this is going to be, like you say, this could shut a lot of people up, man.
I got cowbells somewhere.
What?
Yep. No, I got a real one. Easy, baby. Easy. Don't lose your. I could have sworn his hat went up like that for a second.
What? It did.
I was telling somebody we bought a cowbell because an Auburn fan down there in Huntsville, he was our boss, and we was gonna pick at him, so we got a cowbell and tied it underneath his seat. So every time he moved his seat, he heard that cowbell going off in his ear. So I got one still somewhere. I got to find that thing. I know it's around here somewhere. It's probably out there in my building. But I'm gonna go this way, guys. Alabama.
Ben, you a fool.
What did he say?
Talk about William somewhere making turkey noises or something like that.
You have to see Tuesday and Thursday show to understand the turkey call. Yeah. I hope that thing don't sound like that. The last half, that's a shot in my arm. I don't care what anybody says. I believe that defense is coming around. They started pass rushing, coming up the middle, and it looks good to me. I believe they're not going to step backwards. They better not. Milroe, I hope he takes off for one today. I do. I know we got running backs. And, guys, I do believe with my whole heart that Milroe is a team player. And he'd probably spread it around to his running backs and his wide receivers and all that. But I would like to see Milroe take off for one today. I believe he'll get a hole and an opportunity. I want to see it because the young man's worked hard, done good. I want to see him get a touchdown out of one today. But that being said, Alabama, hold on to your hat for a second there, Rex. I am going, y'all two are going Alabama. I could play a little advocate here. So
go ahead. Go right on ahead.
14 points.
That's a little tough there, Icebox. Hey, man, you better think about it.
I know. I know. But here's the thing, okay? Right now, I'm standing with NSJ on Kansas, okay? So if we lose that, you gain another one. But I'm also standing with you on Florida. So, and I thoroughly believe Kansas is going to hold their own. They won't beat Texas will win, but they're not going to beat them by 16. I don't think, okay? That's the reason I'm siding with Kansas. Florida, I'm on your side with Florida. See, so I can't keep you from going too far away from me. Is what I'm getting at by that strategy. Now
so you try to be strategic here, huh?
I'm going for points, babe. This is a game, okay? I mean, this is a game. You'll find out when it starts getting really close and really tight. There'll be some serious thinking going on. All right, so if I go with Alabama, I'll get some points, but all I'm doing is stay at even. So if I go with Mississippi State,
you shooting up.
If they win or they only lose by 14 points.
Amen.
Yeah, you see the strategy, and I'm hoping everybody in the chat room is listening to this. Yeah, this is a game. Yeah, this is a fan base type deal, but you got to use your brain because just remember what's involved.
The money.
400. That ain't nothing to sneeze at. You could say you're the bragging pick'em winner. You know what I'm saying? You're the champ.
Hey,
yeah.
Man. I'm gonna get a trophy made.
Oh, speaking of trophies, Junior, I want you to see this. You tell me what you think. Let's see if y'all can see this. I don't know if you guys can or not. Can you see this?
Oh,
can y'all see that? Well, they do. I guarantee you, they do.
I can see it.
I can see it. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone.
I can see it, plain and clear.
You can see it.
And that's what we. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll take it off real quick. That's the Tusk Trophy. So, Junior, now you got a Tusk Trophy you can award anybody, on your show or my show or anybody else's show. If y'all want to use it, there it is. I liked it. Tom Reed said we could use it, so we're going to use it. There was a couple more. Travis B said something about using a Pachyderm Award or a Galen Award, something like that. So we might can come up with some stuff with that, work with it. But I love the Tusk Trophy. I love that.
Hey, I see you, Marlon, but not so fast, my friend. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I don't know. He's got a good point there. We're talking about Auburn. We're talking about Auburn.
I don't like you. I wish both of them can lose.
All right, let me make my pick. Jeez, this is tough, man. Because if Alabama only wins by 13, you know what I'm saying? Jeez, that would bring me closer. But if I lose. Man,
go with your heart, man, and your heart is telling you to pick Mississippi State.
No, my brain is telling me pick Mississippi State.
Go with your brain.
Yeah, my heart wants to go with Alabama because I just believe Alabama's that much stouter. I really do. Jeez.
Look at Jeff. I see you, Jeff.
All right, I'm gonna get this over with. I'm going to Alabama. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't because I know better.
Go with your head, man.
Now, that being said, if Mississippi State comes on, I will be coming on tonight if they only lose by 13 points. Because I'll be kicking myself in the rear.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I might be there with you.
It ain't going to be too long, brother. I'll tell you that. We might get on here, shoot it just a little while, but I'm not going to stay on here no hour and a half. I'll tell you, because that's going to be, 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock if I come on.
Ooh,
you're looking at
Marlon. I appreciate that, Marlon. You know, coming from an old Georgia fan. So let me ask you this, Marlon. If you believe Alabama get in the 40s, what do you believe Mississippi State is going to get into?
That's the question.
Hey, Marlon, and guess what, bro? You still, I think, you guys Icebox, but I think you're still free to play this game too, bro.
That's correct.
You want to get in and you want to get in and place who you want, man. It's we got the Texas game. We got the who else we got?
We got Kansas. All right, I'll go over it real quick for you. Kansas at Texas, their house. Texas is picked to win by 16 points. Pick the one. You know what I'm saying? I hope he knows how to play this game. And it's simple. We pick by the spread. Texas has to win by 16 points. If they only win by 15 and you pick Kansas, you win. Okay? That's about the best way I know how to explain it now. Florida at Kentucky. Kentucky's home. They are picked to win by 1.5, which means you're going 2 points. They have to win by 2. We found that out last week with Notre Dame and Ohio. All right, Alabama is at Mississippi State. They're at home. Alabama's picked to win by 14 points. Alabama has to win by 14 straight up, okay? If they only win by 13 and you pick Mississippi State, you win, okay? That's the best way I can tell you. That's all 3 teams that we picked today that we will count. I think the guys are wanting to talk about some other games, but, hang on just a second.
I might need to correct that. I see Marlon all the time. I can't remember if Marlon is a Georgia fan or an Alabama fan. Marlon, I want to say you a Georgia. I can't remember, Marlon, but I remember you coming into the channel a lot. I can't remember. But if I'm calling you a Georgia fan, you a Bama fan, bro, I apologize. But
I know where that 400 is going if he is. All right, guys, the chat room. If you're still in here, go ahead and pick all 3 teams, lay them out for me. I will be going back through it. If you've been staying up with yours and you heard me tell you what your score is earlier, and you have a discrepancy, get with me and we'll straighten it out because I can't go back and check everything. But just in case, I want y'all to stay up too. Marlon, if you're deciding to play, put in your picks, all 3 if you don't mind. And I'm going to back out for a little bit, let these guys have at it. It's a commercial break for me.
Alabama. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry, Marlon. I couldn't remember. I remember you coming in, we talking. I just couldn't remember if it was Alabama or Georgia. Okay, Marlon. Got you. Roll Tide.
Junior.
What's up?
Next week is a Texas A&M game. Okay. You remember the guy we was talking to not too long ago?
Oh, yeah.
About Texas A&M. Ask him if he will help pick next week.
Gotcha.
I see that. Oh, what is he doing to you?
I don't know what's wrong with you, Marlon.
I was going to say, I thought Marlon was a Georgia guy.
I couldn't remember. Hey, look up, Marlon. Say cheese. You don't know where I got that from, do you?
We're brothers. We're happy.
We're happy and we're single and we're colored.
Give me a high five. Oh boy.
But yeah, Junior, if you don't mind, get with him. See if he'll guest pick with us next week. I was going to try to have one today, but unfortunate events prevented that. And if he's watching, I hope things are better. So, anyways, I'm going to let that ride.
I could have called a guy. I went, man. I ain't even
Well, I had one lined up. I had one lined up for today, and I kind of want to leave it open just in case he changed his mind. Y'all would have enjoyed him. I still may try to get him on a different other thing because he's all around college fan, but he did go to Mississippi State, which would have been perfect for today. But anyways, that's the reason I done it, left it open. But anyways, yeah, next week, if you can get that gentleman, I loved the way he was a fan for Texas A&M. He's good all around guy. Love to have him. So if you get in touch with him, he'll be here with us next Saturday at 10:30. Try to be here on at least by 20 after 25 so we can get him lined up. But anyways, guys, I'm going to take a commercial break. I'm going to leave you with this. South Carolina, Tennessee. Do y'all want to talk about that one or you want to talk about the other one? I will be listening.
We can go with that one.
That one? I would like to hear y'all's thoughts on that. Guys, if you ain't got it in the chat room, do so now. We are not picking these teams that they're going to be talking about, and I'll be back with them in a minute. We're not going to be doing those. I just want you to know those are your three. Kansas versus Texas, Florida versus Kentucky, Alabama, Mississippi State. They're going to talk about, I guess, South Carolina, Tennessee. I'm out. I'll be right back.
Hey, man. As far as that game goes, I've been rooting for South Carolina all these weeks against these teams, and they have done nothing but let me down.
Yes.
So I'm going to have to say Tennessee is going to smoke them up there. Ain't they playing in Neyland Stadium today?
Yeah.
I think they're going to smoke them in Neyland.
And see,
Because they want revenge anyway.
Yeah. And see, I had a South Carolina fan on, South Carolina and Tennessee fan on this week. And I'm like you. I picked you to beat North Carolina. You came out there and gave up 9 sacks, and North Carolina washed you. I had high expectations for y'all coming into the season. You did play Georgia strong. I give you that. But I just don't think y'all got enough right now. Because Spencer Rattler, one of them guys, he'll throw for 350 yards. He can come out and look like a freaking JV quarterback the next week. I don't know what you get out of Spencer Rattler, and I think Tennessee out there for blood this week. I'm going Tennessee and Neyland Stadium, man.
Yeah, I think Tennessee gonna pull that one. I hate to say it, but Ken, if you're out there anywhere looking at me, I'm gonna say, man, go Big Orange, because I know you love saying it. So, Ken is my guy, man. That's one of my favorite Tennessee fans. And hey, man, I gotta say, I think they're gonna win today.
So next game we're gonna go with the LSU versus Mississippi State.
Ole Miss.
Yeah, Ole Miss. My bad. Who you got?
Oh man. You know my head is telling me LSU gonna go in there and obliterate him, but I can't stand LSU. I can't stand rooting for him. I don't like that old purple and yellow Tigers down there in the bayou, down there in Baton Rouge. I got to go with my heart on. I'm hoping Ole Miss can go ahead and get rid of them, because they still talking about, and I need Ole Miss to beat them, because I don't need to come down to us at LSU, because they already talking about LSU is still the best team in the West and this and that. I need them to have some L's in this West. So I need Ole Miss to go ahead and do something to them boys, which they probably not. But I'm going to go for Ole Miss.
I don't know, man. Ole Miss had the athletes to stick with LSU this game, man, in my opinion. I think LSU, Ole Miss. Ole Miss. Ole Miss is gonna be ticked off coming in. Listen, 10 points last week. That's not likely for huh? but
I said as they should. They shouldn't even have that.
But for a Lane Kiffin offense, I'm expecting him to come out with more. LSU, I don't think LSU is good. Don't get me wrong. I they good. But I don't think, what have you seen from LSU offenses? Jaden Daniels, Malik Neighbors, Ryan Thomas. That's really, you don't even see run game from them. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. And I think Ole Miss going to be kind of ticked off this game. I'm hoping they come out of, I hope Ole Miss come out of beat LSU, man. I thought they can.
I hope they do too. I need them. I really need them to, bro, to be quite honest with you. I don't know if it's going to happen. I believe LSU is actually coming back around and being pretty strong, but I'm hoping Ole Miss can beat them, man.
Yeah, I like that linebacker play this year. Like, to me, they kind of evenly matched, man. They kind of evenly matched to me.
I'm hoping so, man. Hopefully Lane can pull something out. And that old Brian Kelly, man, he irks me too. But hopefully old Lane Kiffin can pull something out and knock him all the way off the field, make him run back to Baton Rouge.
So let's talk about that guy, Notre Dame versus Duke.
I gotta go Notre Dame in that one, man. I talked up on them guys. I actually love the coach, man, Marcus Freeman. I like what he's doing. I wanted to see him do more. This gonna determine some stuff right here. So if y'all ain't coming to put your big boy pants on and going down to Durham, North Carolina, and playing some football, you ain't gonna make them playoffs, baby.
Yeah, like they had all the. I don't know if you been the Vanilla Vic about the Duke quarterback and all that. They've been calling him Vanilla Vic. Well, that's all good.
Oh, to my Leonard.
Yeah, that's all good and all, but they Sam Hartman, Freeman, them, man, they finna go here and talk because they ticked off about this Ole Miss. Not Ole Miss, but Ohio State lost last week. Thought they finna come out here and put this little Cinderella story that Duke got going right now to sleep, in my opinion.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Duke, they play good, and they doing. And you know, Duke will do this every now and then.
Yeah,
man.
they will.
Woo. I mean, you look at the ACC with Duke, Florida State, Miami playing good ball. And then you look at the Pac-12 with Washington, Oregon, USC. They making us look like, woo, we ain't looking too good right now, man. So it's crazy.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. So,
hey,
what's up?
I'm gonna give you one, bro. And I know nobody's gonna agree with me because it is. I'm reaching, bro. I am reaching. But bro, Michigan and Nebraska. I know I'm reaching, bro.
You reaching.
Number 2, Michigan. I know I'm reaching, bro. Number 2, Michigan is going out to Nebraska, right? Nebraska played Colorado. If Nebraska can pull out that heart, the way that they played against Colorado, they can give Michigan a run for their money. And I hope they beat Michigan. Oh, man, that made me feel so good to see Nebraska beat Michigan. I'm tired of them. They need to drop on down in them polls, man. Get rid of them, Nebraska. Let's go. Upset alert. Nebraska over Michigan today. I'm reaching.
Let's
go, baby.
Because you just compared.
Okay, let's go.
You just compared Colorado defense to Michigan defense, what I see.
Hey, you're right. The defenses is different. But I believe, man, I still don't believe that Michigan is what people think they are, bro. I don't know why.
Listen,
feel it, bro.
And they may not be. But they're going to be there on today against Nebraska. They're going to beat us today.
Okay. All right.
Hey, but
here first.
Listen, if it happened, I'm going to be like, yes, you're not out there. I knew you were. Listen, I respect Coach Matt Rule. What Rule does. I just think he didn't do enough in the off season right now to make an impact against a Michigan like that. But expect it to be coming for Nebraska, though. Expect it to come for Nebraska.
Look at this. Michigan, TCU. Think about it. I don't know. I'm like you. I got a buddy of mine that is a Nebraska fan. He used to be my boss. And he was high on the beginning of the season, but, you know, of course, that's faded out a little bit. But it's still Nebraska. You know, I'm wondering if Nebraska can't pull it off against Michigan. I don't think that much of Michigan. Never have. And
Me, I don't either.
yeah, I'm pulling for Nebraska. Be honest with you. And no LSU game.
You said Nebraska is still Nebraska. What did that mean?
Nebraska is still a proud traditional team. Is what I'm getting at. Back in
As far,
the
yeah,
70s and
as far as
60s, 80s and stuff, they were a proud team. They still are. They still got a great fan base, and they still getting recruits. I just believe, I don't know about Matt Rue, but everybody thinks he's the savior of Nebraska. And I'm going to be honest with you, college football needs a Nebraska. Just like you need an Alabama, you need an LSU, you need the Georgias and Tennessees. You see where I'm getting with to make college football great, because we're not professionals, even though Neil is leaning that way. I just believe you need these kind of teams. You need Texas, USC's and Penn States and Ohio State, even though I don't like these teams particularly, especially Ohio State or Michigan. It wouldn't bother me none if Michigan just dropped out completely. But anyways, I'm getting at you need these Clemsons and these challengers, and you need your Power 5 champions, your traditions to keep on going.
Blue blood.
Yes, sir.
Blue blood.
Yes, sir. You need them, And without competition, I mean, we've all picked at Georgia because of their schedule. It's competition, guys, and that's what I look for. If you've got great competition and win, you could really pump that chest, that you won, and your fan base can, really get jacked up over it. You know what I'm saying? Without those teams, it's just like you're nothing. That's the reason I pick at Georgia about it. They really haven't played what I call outstanding football games. I mean, who tuned in for the TCU game just to see? I just seen the score, clicked it off. It was not a game. The real game was Ohio State and Georgia at that time. That was the one that was for the championship.
With me, Junior, and I want to say even we did I can remember like yesterday, me, Junior, and I think Kangaroo Black, we did a video on that before it came out, and we said that was going to be the championship game. Lo and behold, Georgia and Ohio State, and everybody just thought Georgia was going to dominate.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, earlier, yeah, we did, because we were doing Alabama, Kansas State. So I thought of that video.
Yeah. And I do agree with you, Icebox, on some stuff when you talk about Nebraska. I believe they still have a proud fan base. As far as that football team, they got some work to do, bro. And I think Matt Rule can, get them back to somewhat, but it's going to be hard, right?
And
you still got Jim Harbaugh out there too, and I don't think he's all that. And that's the reason I'm saying Nebraska has a chance. Yeah, I think Nebraska has a chance.
And I agree with you on everything you just said. When those teams are good, college football is even better. But what does that do for Nebraska today against Michigan? They could be proud
to beat them. They get the in what they at in Lincoln, Nebraska. And they gonna drown them over there in that old Lincoln. No, I don't know, but I'm talking trash, y'all.
No, seriously, Jim Harbaugh, what has he done? Nothing. All right, guys, I'm up here. You can draw a circle around up here. You got Michigan, Michigan State, Penn State, Ohio State. Who else that's pretty strong up here? Notre Dame. They can get their picks of recruits up here. Okay. Down south, you got LSU, Florida, Florida State, Clemson, South Carolina, Alabama, Auburn, on and on and on. Texas, you even got Missouri if you want to throw that into the mix. The players get what I call they won't play in time. And they want to go to Alabama or the Tennessees or the Georgias. You see how many schools that players get divided up against down here in the South. Up here in the North, they pretty much, get their picks. You know what I'm saying? From up here in the northern part. So that's why these teams usually stay stronger and can play a better playoff position, because they don't hardly play the tough teams that the South does. I don't care about, I know things are changing, this and that. The South is tough. That's just all. The SEC is it, baby. That is the conference. I don't care what anybody says. This other stuff, they're a joke. So yeah,
look at William Bryan up there. Look what he said. Michigan made the playoffs. Where has Nebraska?
And then look what happened to them. TCU. That's all I'm gonna say. TCU.
And see, I was about, believe me, I agree with everything you said, but I'm asking with William on this one. They did get some playoffs. They do nothing. But
hey, y'all want to go extra point on this one?
No,
extra clicker.
Hey, but I'm most definitely gonna pick Nebraska over Michigan because I'm ready for Michigan to fall down on their face. Hey, man, that's why I say expect the unexpected because it's gonna be some big top dogs losing sometime soon. I'm gonna go ahead and pick that number 2 Michigan to lose to Nebraska. The world is not even expecting it, and that's when it feels best. Is when we're not even expecting it to come.
Hey,
we look at sports.
And listen, don't get me wrong. This game I care less about. If it was up to me, it would be a tie, and they would both lose. With me,
same way with Georgia and Auburn for me today.
Yeah, but
now I'm gonna have to watch the game just to see now.
But like when you say, what have you done for me lately besides be proud? Coach
pride goes a long ways, brother. Yep. Salute Coach Dude. But yeah, you see where I'm getting.
We ended up stopping on Michigan. What's the other one we got?
We got
Arkansas and Texas A&M.
Yes, sir. That's what I was going to right there. That's what I was going to right there. To me, this game could be a little tricky. But go ahead. No, you go ahead. Please go. Please go.
I'm gonna go ahead and be straight up with you. I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm going Arkansas on it.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
I'm going Texas A&M. I'm going Texas A&M.
Look at.
Hey, man, I don't know what it is.
No. Wait. There's a reason behind mine. Okay.
Okay.
We need Texas A&M to be tough because we're gonna play them. Okay. That ain't gonna be nothing but another little thing in our back pocket. Hey, we played a tougher team than so and so. Okay. So yeah, I want Texas A&M to win.
See, I want it to be it got to be like, just in case, and I'm not saying just in case we go into Texas A&M and something happened to us where we're not playing good or whatever, and they beat us. I want Texas A&M to at least have had a loss already because that way we can still kind of be up in there with them. But if we got to go against them, they done beat us. We got to go against them for the SEC West. They got their head up on us, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out any advantage that I can get. You know what I'm saying? Which that's not saying that we're going to even beat Arkansas. I'm just saying that I feel like Texas is the better team, but Arkansas can surprise them because that's what Arkansas does. They love playing teams like Texas A&M, bringing them into Arkansas, Fayetteville, Arkansas, and just knocking them all the way over. They love it.
Yes, sir.
And they play tough. We watch when they play Alabama.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Junior.
Arkansas played Michigan. LSU tough last week, and I'm putting that loss didn't defeat them. I hope it's like, okay, we still here. We still got what we got. I don't know if Rocket Sanders return. I don't know what's going on with that cat. I know he ain't playing, but I don't know. I'm just picking Arkansas, bro. I'm picking Arkansas.
Yeah, me too. What's another one you got, Nick?
I got USC and Colorado.
Oh shoot. Man, hey, I was watching it this morning and I heard I don't know if y'all was watching Game Day, but they was in front of this little board and they would all the little letters would go by and they say stop and just come up there. So one of the questions was for Kirk Herbstreit was, how many points do you believe that USC would score today against what's the name? Colorado? I said at first I was just playing around. I said, man, about 50. Or whatever. I was expecting Kirk to be like, freaking, kind of calm with it or whatever. Kirk said 60-something points. I said, oh my God.
And I didn't even say that. That was just me thinking, I'm like, I see a 70-piece.
That boy said 60. Kirk Herbstreit said he believed they're going to score 60. Now, he didn't say how much he believed Colorado going to score. He just said he believed USC going to put up 60-something on them boys, man.
And see, the thing is, I think Colorado going to score because I don't believe in USC defense. But goddamn, I know Colorado defense ain't going to do nothing with all USC defense.
Hey, I don't know if that young boy Zachary, what his name, Zach, whatever. I watched that boy in that Jack Branch. I watched that boy in that Under Armour game earlier this year in January, and I saw how electric that boy was against all them other top players. Listen, let me tell you something. If he helped and he playing in that game, he is going to tear Colorado defense apart. It's going to be ugly, man.
Different, man.
Yeah, he is. I saw it. And they had that dude. You know that dude Destroying? He got that big YouTube channel, Destroying or whatever.
Yeah.
He was out there with him, man. He made a video talking about it. He was like, man, this dude is like, man, that dude is he's bad, bro. He's bad. He's a game changer bad. That's how bad that dude is.
I didn't know you watch Destroying, bro. I watch Destroying all the time. All the 7-on-7 and 1-on-1s.
I don't watch him that much, Nick, but he was at that game, and I saw him. I saw all the kids was going crazy over this dude, bro. It was like destroying. And I looked, that dude got like millions and millions of subscribers. I didn't know that.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
But,
hey, listen.
Yeah.
We can kind of thank him for NIL because he was a kicker at UCF. And
yeah, I know
this
that
one
part.
He did all this stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? He kind of wanted to trap that thing. But, yeah, I seen Ajayi Hall, when Ajayi Hall was in high school, he was on Destroying videos. Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Evan Stewart been on the video. All of them have been on that video.
My boy Coach Dude bring up a good point, and I forgot about that. Jerry Wright's son, man. That dude's been doing pretty good over there with USC too.
Yeah. Him and they one of the big highlights about the game. Sanders versus
Yeah.
Well, you got both their sons playing.
Yeah, and they actually playing. I think they. Well, I don't know if Shadur, if Shiloh line up directly with him or not. I don't know that.
I don't think he'll line up directly. He is safety. You know what I'm saying?
He is safety. That is right. Yeah. He is safety. Okay.
Coach Dude, I want you to do me a favor, bud. I'm sorry, guys. I want Coach Dude to pick those 3 teams that we picked, because he picked with us last week and he got 0. So this way I know how well I'm going to stand out this year or this week. Kansas versus Texas. Texas was picked to win by 16 at their house.
He going Kansas.
Florida. I want to see what he does. I want to see what he does. Like I said, he got zips, you know, and I want to see where I stand. That way I know if I'm going to win some games this week or not.
Look at him.
Florida. Florida at Kentucky. Kentucky is picked to win by 2 points. It's 1.5. You got to win by 2, but they're at Kentucky's house. Okay. Alabama versus Mississippi State. We're at Mississippi State's house. Alabama's picked to win by 14 points. I'd like to know who you're going to pick there, Coach Dude. Have at it, brother. All right, go ahead, guys.
He told me in the comments, he said Jalen Murrow has total 350 yards today. A total 350 yards today.
Oh, Jalen Murrow. You mean? Oh, you said a total. Okay, a total. Okay.
Oh,
He
put in his pick.
I do that because I just saw it coming. He said he won't go for nobody in Texas.
Okay.
Hey, so I'm gonna stop.
He split like the rest of us. Go ahead, Junior.
Junior. He more on Junior. Him and Junior are identical together.
Yeah.
Kansas, Kentucky, and Bama.
Yeah, but you got to understand, Coach Dude and NSJ, they got a little bromance going on right now, so they think alike. Yeah.
That's funny.
Hey, man. Brothers need love too, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Real recognize real.
Look,
hey, so I'm stop about.
Jeff, you picked them too, Jeff. Oh, Jeff, yeah, I love it because you right there.
Hey, listen,
Jeff, you might tell me today, man.
I'm gonna tell you why I feel comfortable in this because I told y'all once before when Jeff Stapleton speaks, listen.
Oh man, Jeff.
So with him saying that made me even more confident in what I picked. When he speaks, listen.
Okay.
Yeah, he put that there a while ago. He said something about he studies this stuff, but he don't study their strength. He studies their weaknesses. He's got time. I don't have that kind of time. I'm gonna have to go off other stuff. Let's see here.
Duel on him now. Let's go.
I'm gonna start paying more attention to Jeff.
I'm trying. Hey, go ahead, so I can win them $400 from you and take them.
Hey, but he ain't but 1 point behind you. He ain't but 1 point behind you, brother.
Hey, what's another good one on today, y'all? I'm trying to think without even looking. Well, we ain't look. Y'all ain't addressing the elephant in the room right now. I see y'all trying to go. I see that y'all trying to avoid this conversation, and I want to avoid it.
Do it.
You already know where I'm going with this one, Nick. You already know where I'm going with this. I hate to do it, but them Georgia Bulldogs and them Auburn Tigers. What is going
please,
on?
brother. Oh my God. Go ahead.
See that? You see that? Y'all thought we just gonna skip all the way around the Tigers and them old the puppy dogs over there.
We definitely can't do that. I was saving the best for last.
Okay. I didn't know what time we was. I don't know we was getting off or what, man. I want to see what time. But guess what? We can say.
Yeah, we're good.
We can say that one, Nick. If you want to say, we can go to another one. You got another one?
Nah, man. I really didn't even want to do the Colorado or USC. I really didn't want to do that. I just do it out there just to do this one. I ain't got to, after this one, I don't have another one. Unless somebody else got one in the chat they can throw up.
Sure, but some more of them out there. I'm pretty sure some that we ain't just thought about. Oh,
yeah.
What you want to say? What you want to say? I already know which way you gonna go on this one, dog. So I ain't got to. I know what you going to do.
Of course. It's one of them things.
Yeah.
That is Georgia Auburn. All right, now if we want to pull for something, we can say Georgia gets off to the slow start, and Auburn they have a solid defense. I give them props on their defense, but Auburn's quarterback play last week showed me that, bro, if you do this, Georgia, it can be bad. You don't listen. I'm pretty sure Auburn wanted to go at Georgia with just Robbie Ashford mostly running the ball. I'm pretty sure that is not the way they want to attack him. Paid wide open receivers. I had me in the screen last week like, oh, God dang it, you overthrew him. You keep doing it. If Payton do that against Georgia, Georgia gonna have a field day. Pick six. So long story short, I'm going long story short, I'm going Georgia, man.
Man, I don't want to see them dudes win nothing. I don't want to see Auburn win nothing. I don't even know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say. I don't even know why I bought this sucker. Now I put myself in a hard situation. I hate to tell you, in a game like this, bro, the only thing that I can do is go for the underdog. I can't. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I hate picking them dudes, bro. But I want to see these guys. I don't. Let me put it like this. I don't want to just see them lose, but I need them to lose. As far as Georgia go, I feel like, right? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna say. Go ahead, Icebox. You go ahead and take the flow, man. I don't even want to do it.
I don't care.
You don't care. You got to pick one, Icebox. Come on, man.
No, I don't care. I don't like Auburn. I don't like Georgia. Man, I have to wash my hands when I say stuff like that. I don't like them. And it's nothing against fan bases. It's nothing like that. I don't care nothing about Auburn football team. I don't care nothing about Georgia's football team. Now, do I like Kirby Smart? Yeah. And do I like what they've been doing? Yeah. But I don't know. I'm kind of in that situation where Michigan and Nebraska, I hope both of them lose at the same time, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I just don't care, you know. It's Auburn. They ain't there. I don't care. They got two, Hugh Freeze and somebody else down there. No,
but I still don't have all that confidence in Georgia, bro. Like Georgia.
I don't either.
When Georgia get a good test, which I still don't think Auburn is going to be it, but they may be the closest tested. I'm trying to think who else is Georgia. Georgia played South Carolina. Who would win a game between Auburn and South Carolina? That's even tough if you ask me. The way that
South Carolina.
South Carolina. Ooh.
Like I said,
All right, wait a
Auburn
minute. Let me say this.
They
Let
do.
me say this. What I looked at a while ago, and then y'all have back at it.
Justin. I'm going with Justin. Justin said, like you say about Jeff, Nick, I'm going to go with Justin on this. Justin said, I'm going to go with Justin on this one, baby. Let's go.
Oh, hey, Rags, that crow don't taste all that good. I had to put chocolate syrup on mine, okay? Just so I could eat it.
I'm going to go with Justin on this one, baby. Justin something wrong. I see you. Summerlin, I mean. Justin Summerlin.
Hey, Justin, while you're on here, man, and I got to address this real quick. I know he come in late last week, but I couldn't find his picks. Justin, go back and look and see if you wrote all this stuff down. If you picked last week, I'll count them. I know you didn't get all three.
I don't know he picked, but I remember him putting it in the chat though.
Well, that's what I was looking for. I didn't see it in the chat, So, Justin, if you did, go back and look. I will too. But that was my concern, with any discrepancies going on. I know Coach Dude's got 0, so I know that's good. So, anyways, Justin, go back and look. I didn't see it, brother. Go back and look again and tell me. I will too, just in case. Man, guys, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to throw y'all off like that.
Oh, no.
But anyways, let's see. Justin, seeing how you are here, Kansas versus Texas. Texas picked to win by 16 at Texas home. I'm wanting to make his picks. Florida versus Kentucky. Kentucky's house. They're picked to win by 2, 1.5, but it's still a 2. Alabama at Mississippi State's house. Alabama's picked to win by 14. Make your picks, bud. Put them in there so I'll know for sure. You know how I am. I'm a fair guy. I play fair. So I don't want to beat you out on nothing. Okay, yeah. What was we? South Carolina versus Auburn. South Carolina. Come on.
You said South Carolina.
They ain't got a quarterback in Auburn.
They don't. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that'll be a beautiful upset today, though. Oh my God, them two fan bases together. Oh my God,
listen,
them are two. Oh man, no.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't need it to happen. Because I stayed out, and if that happens, we won't have no tissue paper for 2 months.
They gonna go to all of the stores and buy all the tissue paper.
That's the only reason I need it to happen. But it'll feel good.
What is my guy name? I can't think. It's on the tip of my tongue. They don't mess around, make him come back from the dead. What is his name? Frick. I'll think of it in a minute. My guy who parts them trees down there. He better watch out.
Harvey Updike.
Harvey Updike. That's his name, man.
Yeah.
Mess around, get another one of him. You better watch out, Harvey.
You be having bushes instead of trees.
Yeah, George Lambert. They playing Jordan Hattaday, George Lambert. This is gonna be the first real road game that Georgia don't really have for real, man. So that's why I say, can this affect them a little bit? I just don't have confidence in Bobo and Beck together. So is there any kind of way this road can affect them to help Auburn a little bit? I don't know. We're gonna see. I think it's an early game. What is this? A 2:30, a 3:30 game? So I will be tuned in to this one.
I'm not sure.
What's like point spread?
Oh yeah, check that out for me, Icebox.
And like I said, if you want to look at some, you can look at Georgia's slow starts versus. Do you want to get a slow start going against the Auburn defense? You know what I'm saying? Do you want that to happen? But I will say for Georgia, I think some of their starters return today, and that could be effective why the slow starts happen. I don't know, man. It's one of them games that it's like whatever, bro.
One of them boys out for the season. I think one of them linebackers out for the season or something like that.
I'm not sure.
Lad McClunkley, I don't know if he come back today or not. How many? 14? Georgia. You know they got Georgia 14.
Yeah. Georgia's favorite. But they are playing at Auburn.
Yeah. Old barn.
Some of them ghosts gonna reach up and grab that running back. They ain't going nowhere. Auburn upsets.
Georgia better.
Now wait a minute. Now let me ask you a question. I'm sorry about that, Rex.
No, you good.
Are you picking Auburn by the spread, or are you just wanting them to win outright?
I want a one on the end of that whatever that record is that Georgia got. That's what I want. I want a 1 on the end of that. And they better hope that them referees ain't them. Yeah, I want one of them right there. They better hope the referees ain't some of them Tennessee referees they had. We had up there. And Georgia gets some of them referees. Just all the calls go against them. That can ruin you too, because we've seen it firsthand. So I don't know, man. You never know.
I agree with dude. Auburn just ain't got the offense to put up no 22 points.
Nah,
they better
man.
hope they find a defense to have a chance in this game. It's just going to be pitiful.
Yeah, it could. It really could be. I'm still on that the expected unexpected. You come out and you say, "Is this Robbie Ashford that we freaking been watching the whole time?"
I will say this: the offense with Auburn, it looked better when Robbie Ashford was in there. I will say that. But I don't think that's the way they would want to play Georgia with Robbie Ashford running.
And tell you something about Jordan Hare today. That summer gun gonna be rocking. Man, all them old Barnes, them old Go Tiger, Fun, whatever the name of them things is down there, man, them old brothers, they gonna be rocking today. Because I'm gonna tell you something about that fan base. Oh man, when they get to win it. Now, when they losing, we don't even know as an Auburn Tiger football team that ever even played. But if they even win one big game, you cannot hush them up. You can't stop them. So that's one of the reasons why I don't want them to win. That fan base is obnoxious. But, boy, I'm going to tell you what. They're going to be rocking in Jordan Hare today.
I will prove a point. Let me see if I can find it. Let me prove a point. Let me find it. They picked Georgia to win by 14 points today at Auburn, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Next week's game. There you go. Let's see what happened to it. I've lost my mind here, fellas. Hang on. This is today. Georgia, they're picked to win by 14 points over Auburn. And I think Georgia plays Kentucky next Saturday. Am I correct?
Who? I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. I believe they are. I believe they are because I seen it earlier. They are picking Georgia to win against Kentucky by 21 points. Now you see my optimism about Florida playing Kentucky today.
Yeah, but hey, man, I don't know.
I know. Yeah, well,
but I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something about them 21 points that they got for Georgia over Kentucky. If Kentucky just so happened to single-handedly beat Florida up and down the field, you will see
they're gonna change.
Points shrink.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, they change. Yep, because we ain't picked to win by 3 points against Texas A&M. If we show out today, that number's something to go up to.
Wait, they say they got us winning against Texas A&M going into Texas A&M
by 3 points.
I didn't expect that.
No, that's our early prediction. Early prediction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right, guys. If y'all ain't got nothing else, we'll get out of here. It's running on 12 o'clock. It's been a great 30-minute show. Oh, Lord. No, it's been great.
So before we go, can I expect to see y'all tonight? Like, what we going to do? What we doing? Not tonight, right?
I don't know, bro.
I'm coming on. I'm coming on because
Nick, you gonna be so pumped up, bro, that you gonna want to talk to somebody about this. After you see Dallas turn all off of that quarterback, man, you gonna say, "I need to be
All right, I'm coming on.
Hey,
all right, Judy, if you want to come on just a few minutes or whatever, I'll give you the floor for however long you want, and you can go on to bed if you want to. But if you want to sit on here with us a while, come on. Rags the same way. We might not be on for 30 minutes, 45. You know, if it goes into an hour, great. If it goes longer, however long the chat room is having fun, I don't care. I'm already up. I'm going to go take me a nap. I'm going to miss a couple of games because I am watching my Alabama put a whooping on Mississippi State. Got to see it.
Watch this. You got to feel me when I say this. This game, and I shouldn't even say this, y'all. I'm being facetious though. This game gonna be so bad that you might even see Tyler Buckner get in and play some.
Oh,
you know that's got to be a bad game right there, man.
Yeah.
No, y'all, I'm gonna take that back. I'm just being silly, being funny, y'all. So hey, never mind.
What'd be really bad if it always gets all the way down to Holstein. That's when it's bad.
Ooh.
Yeah, I would expect Lonergan to play before then.
That'd be funny. Like, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Y'all said that. Let me ask you something. Did y'all see the practice from Monday? They had Milroe, they had Simpson, and if I'm not mistaken, it was either Dylan Lonergan or it might have been Holstein's number. I did not see number 8 nowhere on that field.
What I tell y'all,
and you know who I'm talking about. I did not see Butler.
I said that boy needs to be the 5th string quarterback, man. But hey, never mind what I said.
Listen, I'm telling you, after that game, I seen something dope posted. They had clear cut Miro, Simpson. I think they put Lonergan. Anybody who can complete a pass. And,
Joe Namath. We'll let Joe Namath come back and quarterback.
I'm like, wow.
Well,
yeah, he might want to start looking at his destination.
How would it suit you if they went through their list? You got Milroe and they beat them so bad they say they're up 21 points. And let's say they throw in Ty Simpson. Okay, let you have another glimpse at him. He scores 1 or so. How would it suit you if you would happen to see Lonergan play?
It would. I wouldn't even feel bad if Buckner get back out there because, to tell you the truth, man, he's still our quarter. He's still one of our quarterbacks. And if it can make him better, anything that can make him better, hey, I don't care which one they put out there, bro. That's just.
I'm saying what. Huh? I'm saying what, but I'm like everybody else. I'm 100% behind Milroe. Yeah, Tyler Buckner's my guy, and I still like him. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But, something's going on with him. You know what I'm saying? Milroe is our best chance, and he looks really good right now. So I want Milroe to just get better, and better. We all talked about it. It's his decision-making that's bothering me now. I'm glad it's just that because there for a while we was worried about his arm. Then the next thing you know, we're worried about not only his decision-making, his anxiety or nervousness, whatever you want to call it, we was all worried about that. And now that he's shown he's got the arm, his legs, never been a question about his legs. But his nervousness seems to be gone. I'm all behind Milroe. Absolutely. Tyler Buckner gets out there. He better be having a mop and a pail bucket out there, clean it up.
He most definitely seemed to get more comfortable as time goes, even with answering questions in the media. I know they don't have anything to do with it, but he seems to just be becoming comfortable all the way around. Hopefully that translates over into the football field, man. I don't know. I can't tell you what's inside of this guy, but hopefully he's got something that's going to help it translate over and he just ball out of control, bro. That's what I'm wanting to see him do.
That's why I said earlier, I'd like to see him do a score touchdown with his legs. He's earned it. He's worked for it. He's a team guy. And I'm sure if he could give it to Roydale or Chase to score a touchdown from, say, like a 2 or 3 yard line in an I formation with him, not the shotgun, and hand it off, and he has a chance to score, or one of his running backs, I know Milroe, I believe he would hand it to his running back, let him score. You know what I mean? He's that kind of a guy,
Jeff Staples said Clemson and Syracuse is about to play. That's too much orange for me, Jeff. It ain't easy on the eyes. I don't know if I can watch all of that orange on that football field. Oh boy.
All right, y'all got anything else there, Junior or Rex?
Nope.
Well, you never did answer about Lonergan.
Who?
Me?
Yep. You, Junior.
Oh, I'll be cool with Lonergan. Listen, out of Eli Holston and Lonergan coming out of high school, I like the Lonergan better anyway. So I'll be very cool to see Lonergan. I think honestly, it's gonna be him or Satchel, bro.
Oh man, you know who the future is. Hey, that was on the way, baby. Y'all know that's my topic of conversation right there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Why? Why, Junior? Why would you like Lonergan over Holstein?
Because I like the Lonergan, the competition he actually played and stuff. Like I wouldn't have
in the spring game.
No, I was talking about high school coming out. I said coming out of high school.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, I liked him better than Holston coming out of high school. I mean, Holston was all right to me. It was cool. It wasn't nothing I didn't like about him. I just when I compared the two, I liked him.
Okay.
Right. But the
Jeff,
reason I said Lonergan I was saying because these dudes be good. Believe me, I think it's gonna be Bryce Young. Then say, mean by this is we're not gonna be comparing him to Bryce Young. It's gonna be saying in a whole nother thing, but it's one of them things too that I do know how coming from high school to college works sometimes. Sometimes it may or may not plan out. And I realize I be putting the expectations on these kids so daggone high that I gotta stop doing that to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and me and you had this talk before behind scenes, and we said the same thing that Julian Sands is big chance that he probably won't start. But this guy has such a big upside that it's going to be, and you know, like you say, the other guys did too. It's going to be, I don't know, guys, and it all depends on what Tommy Reese going to do too, man. I don't know. I don't know if Tommy Reese and Julian Sands, I don't know, man. We'll see. I don't even want to get on that topic right now. I go all day long.
Yeah, I just had to throw that up. Justin, I've seen it all. Don't worry about it, but I'll catch it on after the show. So you're good. Go ahead, guys.
Oh, my fault, Justin.
He put in last week's bids, and I'll go back and double check. But yeah, I'm glad he done it. But yeah, I already seen it, but I didn't want to break up the conversation. So.
Oh, you saw it? Okay, cool.
Yes, sir. I seen it. All right. Yeah, I like Lonergan. That's Williams' man. I love this poise in the spring game. I would love to see him get some more action, to be honest with you. Tyler Buckner. Yeah, part of me wants to see him do better, but I just don't see him doing it this year. I would rather see Lonergan get out there and get him some playing time to, if nothing else, when time comes, and it could be another season or two, that either he's backing up or giving competition to Julius Sands. We all know Julius Sands coming in, and we all got high expectations for him. But I would like to see Lonergan play. I would love to see it. He just looked good in the spring game. I haven't checked it out like Junior has, but he impressed me enough that I'd like to see more of him. All right, guys, anything else? All right, been a great show. I figure they come on 9 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock Central. That means it'll be off around by 11:45, 12 o'clock Central, which means 12:45, 1 o'clock Eastern time for me. Guys, bring your enthusiasm. If you want me to open up the show, it'll be 12:45, 1 o'clock, or 11:45, 12 o'clock Central. Okay? Good enough? Good luck with your picks, guys. I enjoyed it. I thank y'all very much. We'll get out of here. We'll catch y'all after a while. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Oh, no. Oh, one thing. Take me out, Rags, please.
Hey,
you're not in Planet Fitness no more. I don't do it until after the show. Dude, not on pickups. Now I do on my other shows, but not on pickups. I love my man Rags. Take us out, Rags.
Hey, let's do it. For all I'm a Crimson Tide football fans, can I please get a Roll Tide roll, baby?
You gotta love it. Roll Tide, fellas.